Beyond good, beyond evil, beyond your wildest imagination. That's what the poster teased, yet how could Hasbro themselves have imagined how much money they would be shaking from people like us years later by releasing toy after toy after toy of every character beautifully lovingly recreated from the screen. They've done the biggest one ever. They've done slaughtered characters. Well done Hasbro, you've SS86 them all. But you haven't, have you? What about the one who said the very first line in the whole movie?
I'm the narrator.
No. I mean the very first bot to actually say a line, who's not even a Cybertronian.
Marvelous! Look! It's Unicron!
That's him. It's been a rough 40 years, but finally, welcome to the toy shelf. Kranix. Kranix's story is really short, but ultimately completely tragic. Lithone was a peaceful planet. Kranix and his friend Arbalest were, by all accounts, scientists, lab assistants. Either way, they were peaceful bots, but Unicron destroyed and consumed that whole planet. Arbalest got trapped by Unicron. Kranix escaped with his ship. However, that didn't guarantee his survival because in fleeing from Unicron's attack, he ended up being captured by the Quintessons and was sentenced to death by their mockery of justice and fed to the Sharkticons. He was fucked either way. So let's get him unboxed. Nail clippers. Instructions, 20 steps. And there he is. That lovely pink and grey colouring. But the sculpt is just pure Lithone. The sunken abdomen, the three-toed feet and that long, almost ancient Egyptian head sculpt, all setting him apart from the usual Cybertronian silhouette. Now we did get Kranix with the Quintesson Pit of Judgment set a few years ago, but that version didn't transform. And side by side with his movie model, there's no mockery of justice going on here. They've clearly done their homework. The interesting choice is the alt mode. Now the movie doesn't show Kranix transform, but the comic adaptation and the universe profile books do actually give them both spacecraft modes. So this toy doesn't just bring back what was on the screen, it brings back something that the movie left behind. So let's transform him. We've got a little harmless pistol gun which we'll remove and twist these wrists around. Those fins go up. Now these grey bits do form part of the ship profile, so they seem a bit silly, but they are important. Hands go in, the toes get twisted round, they form the engines at the back. These fins go up and then we crunk those legs in, a trick that we've seen in many toys over the last few years. Now the chin goes down and head gets tucked up. The abdomen reveals this chest capacity, which is actually very fiddly to really pull this out, and it crunks into place, forming the platypus spaceship head. There you go. So he's always seeing where he's going when he's flying. The shoulder joints come all the way down and we fold the arms up, and you can see those grey bits form part of the profile of the front of the ship. Same again on the other side, bit of folding down, and there we go. This is definitely not quite a Cybertronian silhouette, but for completion, let's pop that little gun on top. It's definitely not a warship, this one. And he goes off flying, trying to escape the maw of Unicron. Here he is against the concept art from the universe profile book, and I always thought that he looks a bit like, in Star Trek, the Bajoran ship that we see here. It kind of reminds me of that. So let's compare the Bajoran ship against Kranix. Yeah, not a million miles away from each other, and that just works. So there we go, that is Kranix. And let's be honest, they could easily retool this into an Arbalest, and I won't be complaining. I won't see it as a cash grab. It's kind of logical, really. And it'd be nice that the toy shelves won't only have one Lithonian, but that's why this character and this toy matters, because Kranix wasn't a big player. He was one of us, accidentally caught up in this intergalactic war, and that's what makes him special. A truly tragic character. So this one is for the Last Survivor of Lithone.